How was the March on Washington a grassroots movement? Imagine thousands of ordinary people coming together from all over the country, united by a common goal. That's what made the March on Washington a true grassroots movement. It didn't start with just a few leaders planning from above. It grew from the ground up. Local communities, churches, labor unions, and neighborhood groups all played a part in building momentum. Many of these folks were everyday workers, domestic servants, and farmers, mostly African Americans fighting for justice and equality. The roots of this march go back more than 20 years. Back in 1941, labor leader A. Philip Randolph suggested a march to protest racial discrimination in jobs and the military. Although that march was postponed, it laid the groundwork for future efforts. By the early 1960s, civil rights leaders like Randolph and Bayard Rustin worked hard to bring different groups together. They focused on both civil rights and economic justice, calling it the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. This coalition included major civil rights organizations like the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, labor unions, and religious groups. They knew that change would come from community action, not just from top-down decisions. The march drew around 150,000 people, mostly African Americans from local churches, unions, and neighborhoods. Many traveled long distances to join, showing how connected and committed grassroots networks were. Organizers encouraged local residents to participate and stay active after the march. They handed out pledge cards to support ongoing civil rights work. This wasn't just a one-day event. It was part of a larger movement rooted in local activism. The involvement of workers and community members gave the march its powerful, authentic voice. It was a demonstration of collective hope and determination, showing that ordinary people could challenge injustice through peaceful protest. Looking back, the March on Washington stands as a shining example of how grassroots efforts can lead to societal change. It was a moment when everyday Americans, united by a common purpose, made history. Their collective energy and commitment helped push the civil rights movement forward and inspired future generations to stand up for justice.